5Ks and weight training. How can I schedule both? I recently completed Couch to 5K. Congratulations.
Nice.
And while I enjoy running, I'd also like to start lifting to improve my physique and become less skinny fat. Also, it's going to keep you healthy longer. Lift weights, everybody. It's more important. I usually run 5K. Wow. I usually run 5K 3 times a week. That's 3.1 miles. Great. Good work. I'm a complete novice looking for advice on how to balance running and weight training. However, a lot of my research just leads to articles saying it's possible, but it doesn't really give good suggestions on how to split up the workouts and not run into fatigue issues. If anyone has suggestions, I'd be really grateful.
I feel like if you're running 3 5Ks a week, you're going to run into fatigue issues.
See, I don't think so.
Maybe that's just me.
I'll tell you why I don't think so.
Okay.
Because he or she, I don't know, gender's not specified. Because they are novice, more new to resistance training, I think that there is an opportunity to kind of scale back the resistance training, still experience incredible gains because you are a newbie, you're going to start, and as you gain an understanding of your body and your ways you tolerate stress, how your sleep goes, your general fatigue throughout the day, then you can start to manipulate those variables. So a practical recommendation is I would add, I might take one of the 5Ks away and I would add 3 days of resistance training. Let's say this person came to me and I'm coaching them. Because I would want to do, as a new lifter, I love to do full body hypertrophy work because I really believe that you need to build a base of muscle first and foremost. Before you specialize, before you do anything like that, understanding how your body works, the general movement patterns, how to feel a muscle, mind-muscle connection, all of that stuff, while also experiencing incredible gains because you are new, that would be my recommendation. So 5 days a week, and then you do the running. Then I would say after 6 to 8 weeks, maybe 3 months, ask yourself, have there been times where I've really, really been super run down and I've really needed that rest day? Or are my recovery systems still working? Am I still getting enough sleep? Am I still getting enough food? Right? This gets a little dangerous with the nutrition because I don't know their full specs or anything like that. But a lot of times you can eat yourself out of a recovery hole. Because the body, like food is a great tool to enhance recovery. Yeah. So if you have space to gain a little bit of weight, and as a newbie, you're probably going to gain some muscle, eat yourself out of the hole.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make sure that you're carbing up pre-runs. Make sure that you're getting your protein in. Overdo it on the protein. Overdo it on the carbs. If you have a little bit of space to gain weight, your physique will change. It may be that the scale never changes as a novice. Yeah. But your physique changes, and because of all the muscle tissue that you're putting on, you look like a completely different person. You stay at that same level of weight. This is an incredibly exciting time. You've already done the hard work. The running side of it is the harder part of it.
I would say so.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my butt, but the running side of it is hard.
Building up the endurance to do a 5K from nothing is not easy.
Couch to 5K is a great
awesome
program. It's a great program for just getting started. I love it. It's like we talked about earlier. It's so basic. It's just press go and you go run.
And the way that they ramp up the difficulty over time is really well done.
Honestly, I think it's one of the better, pat answers to how do I get in better fit shape. Do Couch to 5K. Yeah. How long is it? 8 to 12 weeks? Is it 12 weeks?
I think so.
After 12 weeks, you are going to be a completely different person in terms of your aerobic fitness.
I never thought I would be able to run a 5K.
But they make it very, very manageable.
They really do.
So after that point, and you're doing your 5K 3 times a week, you already have this aerobic base of fitness. You already have the understanding of discipline. If you completed Couch to 5K, that's 3 runs a week. That's hard to commit to. So now you have this great opportunity to move some of that discipline to resistance training. And if you approach it with the mentality of, this is going to be just as hard as when I first started Couch to 5K, but I'm going to come at it with a learner's mentality. After 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to see such a difference in your physique that is then going to continue to push you forward. Being a novice, if you can get past the first month of consistently resistance training, your body will adapt so quickly and so noticeably that if you're not hooked after that, you're just not meant to be in the gym. It's such a fantastic change.
Yeah. And like you said, they've already got the base of discipline. They've already got a decent level of aerobic fitness that'll help them really work hard in those first couple weeks of the weightlifting. So I think it sounds like they're starting out from a really good place. So yeah, that's really exciting for them.
And I get fired up just reading about this.
So 2 days a week of running, 3 days a week of full body
hypertrophy training. Yeah. And then after about 6 to 8 weeks, ask yourself some hard questions about recovery. Then, you still got space. 6 to 8 weeks, you're still going to experience novice gains. So you could keep running that. If everything's going well, this is another problem that a lot of novices run into is like, everything's going well. Let me change everything. No, keep doing what you're doing until it stops working.
Yeah.
It's so easy to just say, okay, I'm going to run this cycle again. I'm going to do the same thing again. You will continue to experience gains. Promise you.
That's interesting.
Novice gains don't run out until, we don't know specifically, but between 6 months and a year.
That's amazing.
You can continue to see that same level of progress.
And that makes it so easy.
Right.
You just have to keep doing it.
Right. So ask yourself the tough questions about recovery. If you have to take one of those running days away, that's fine. If you need 4 days of training, or maybe everything's going well, you add in that running day back and you see. Right. Depending on if you have kids, if you have a tough job, there's a lot of ways that you can manipulate. Like, if you're just a college kid, go run 3 days a week and train 3 days a week. You've got nothing else is going to be incredibly stressful on top of it.
Yeah, you're young, your schedule has some flexibility. Why not?
Take advantage of that time. And then you are going to run into a wall.
Yeah.
And the questions to ask yourself then is like, what do I want to prioritize?
Yeah.
But priority is not a thing when you start. Just start. Just go. Do it.
Yeah.
And then prioritize when you hit that first wall. So there you go.
That's great.
Good for this guy, man. I hope everything goes well.